if you're interested in any of the field, whether it be like machine learning, deep learning, AR, VR, cybersecurity, or artificial intelligence, you can like easily explore that thing. But like make sure to give proper time to your core subjects too. My name is Anubhav Sinha, and like I'm a final year student at Jaypee Institute of Information Technology, Noida. My branch is computer science engineering, and recently I have bagged an Amazon SD intern opportunity. It was an on-campus opportunity, and the intern will start from February. And if I brief about my college years, what I have done, so I have done competitive programming, open source development, and I was also like a head of a college society. So I have also like conducted events in my college, and I was also a Google Summer of Code student in 2019. So when I jumped into my college, then I only started my coding journey. So during my first year, you can say I explored languages like Python, C, and C++. I did a little bit of data structures, you can say like stack, queues, linked list, and did some problem solving on HackerRank too to get the good concept and basics of coding. So when I like stepped in my second year, so I started like development. So basically, like to be particular, it was web development. So I started learning that, and I also made few projects in Python so that I get a good idea like how the person does the development. And then after that, I was more excited to contribute in some open source organizations. So I looked for many organizations, but there was one organization which was named OPIA Foundation. So it is an organization, open source organization by the Google only, and the admin of the organization is are the Google engineers. So I contributed in that a lot. And after that, in the end of my second year, I was selected as a Google Summer of Code student under that same organization. And then in the third year, like fifth semester, I was not much into coding. Like I was more into college societies and all. So, but I learned a little bit of machine learning, not much, a little bit, and I made few projects in it for the college major, minor. And then after that, when the lockdown started in the March, I like started learning data structures and algorithm again, so that I can get a good command over that, since the placement season was coming. And in the campus from July, the placement usually starts. So I started learning data structures and algorithm again, and I did competitive programming too. So I did around 40 to 50 contests on code forces and code chef, so that I get a good grasp of competitive programming. So for resume, like I have researched a lot. So first of all, I made my first resume in the second year. So that I made on a website called Novo Resume. So that was a pretty normal resume, not very much decent, but it was average, you can say. So, but gradually, what I saw that I looked upon some resumes on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a good source where you can see other people profile and the resumes, and you can improve your resume. So what was my strategy? Like I looked upon different people resumes on LinkedIn, and I learned about how they have structured the resume, what website they have used. So then after that, I landed on a website called Overleaf. So then I switched to the Overleaf, and I made a resume on that. And the few points which I learned throughout the resume making was that, like, just mention your projects, like add their links to, and add bullet points instead of making a paragraph. Okay, like bullet points always helps instead of making a paragraph. And give the links of your like competitive coding profiles if you have, or you have backed some achievements, and mention the rank. Don't just mention like okay, participated in this competition, participated in that competition. Mention the rank, like I got rank 5 out of 1,000 people, I got rank 1 out of 1,000 people, or anything. Okay, so I just want to like, if you are mentioning these numbers, that will be like more beneficial to you. First of all, like there was one online test. It was not only about coding, it has actually 4 parts. The first part was the debugging part. So in that we had around 10 to 15 C++ or Java programs to debug, and the other was like 2 coding questions. It was like medium level questions, not that much stuff. And the other third thing was there was a behavioral round. So it had around 40 to 50 questions based on some situations, and you have to like choose the option which you feel correct for that situation. And the fourth round was the aptitude round, which had around 25 questions to solve it. So this was the online test, and the other thing was the interview rounds. So those who were shortlisted from this round had 2 rounds of interview, since this was an SD intern role. So that's why it had 2 rounds. The both the rounds were technical, and majorly data structures were asked. If I say of a particular topic, you can focus on more trees. Like in Amazon, like I have heard, like I have also seen, like majorly trees are more focused. So you can focus on binary trees, binary search trees more. I want to say in this is that, like, if you're interested in any of the field, whether it be like machine learning, deep learning, AR, VR, cyber security, or artificial intelligence, you can like easily explore that thing. But like make sure to give proper time to your core subjects too, like data structures and algorithm, or like this operating system, DBMS, computer networks, and OOPS, because these are the main part of interviews, as well as these will build your foundation for your computer science. So I'll say explore all the fields if you want. If you have find a field interesting, like let's say if I find a field, if I find machine learning more interesting, I can like learn that also side by side. I can take my core subjects like data science and algorithms, and as well as the I have told other subjects alongside, and learn these two. So the amalgam, like the combination of both these things would be more good. First of all, what a person should do, he should learn about the basics of coding, like pick any particular language. Okay, do some problem solving questions on it so that you get a good idea of that particular language. Then what you can do, like you can pick one field which you feel is interesting. Let's say you pick machine learning, or any web development or app development. Then like learn, like master that skills and gain some good amount of knowledge in that field. And then if you are like preparing for interviews, or you are learning data systems and algorithm, you can refer to two websites which I also like referred. Those are LeetCode and Geeks for Geeks. Those I think are the best website, but there are many other portals too. Like InterviewBit is there, Techie Delight is there. If you want to refer those, that's absolutely fine. So basically, you have to choose the platform which suits you the most. So basically, for me, the LeetCode was the best. So I solved questions on LeetCode, and I had around solved 400 questions on LeetCode. So at last, I want to say that just like do your hard work, learn some good concepts in coding, and at the last, you at a moment will come when you will get your job or internship. And like keep on doing the work, keep on practicing on different coding platforms, and explore what is coding and what are different fields. And like during the college years, I would say don't build yourself only technically, other than build yourself overall. Like I'll say also participate in different college societies, conduct events in college. So in that way, you will learn a lot of things other than technical. So make a combination of both, and overall, like you will gain confidence also at the last. So I'll say, like during the 4 years of college, enjoy all the things as well as study also. And for CGPA, one thing I would to say, like for on-campus companies, there are like CGPA criteria. So make a threshold CGPA. Ask from your seniors what they say about the CGPA, like minimum CGPA. Try to make CGPA above that point, like try to make that your grade point above that CGPA, and after that you will be eligible for all the companies which will be coming.